Hey, Scruffy. Gonna hiss? Okay. See, he hissed at me earlier when I tried to bring out the water. Okay. Not backing away. So I've been chopping onions and garlic. Seems like that should scare you away since they're toxic to cats. Surprised you're hanging out. Okay. Okay, so I got your meaty pate with white fish and kibble. And I noticed that I could smell the whitefish tonight. So I don't know if it's because my senses are heightened because I've been cutting food all day, or because the can's been open for a couple days now and so it's starting to smell more. Or maybe it's just because I cut up the pate so its scent can get out. But yeah, it smells not great. It's not as bad as his smelly fish. So I wasn't sure what kind of mood Scruffy would be in today, so he didn't seem to like me when I brought out the water. So I got up at sunrise again. So a little too early, but I had things to do, so it worked out. But I knew I needed to cook my batch of vegetable soup because I ran out the other day. So I've been trying to make space in my schedule so I can cook a new batch. So I planned it for basically all afternoon today. So I've been cutting lots and lots of vegetables and cooking on the stove. And so yeah, I've been having a kind of boring day. So I tried putting different vegetables in the soup this time. So this time I have, in addition to the normal stuff that I put, I also have a bag of potatoes and a bag of carrots. And so I thought I'd try to use some of them. Unfortunately, I bought too many, so I still have like way too much surplus. But yeah, I'm not sure how long I need to cook the potatoes and the carrots to make sure that they're soft enough to eat, but not so soft that they dissolve completely into the soup. So I'm completely winging this. Going by feeling. It's probably going to turn out horribly. But... And then on top of that, I bought a bunch of extra fresh broccoli since I've been going to Costco more than usual. And so I usually use frozen. I climbed up my glove. I felt the claw grab the glove so you can get some height. He wasn't trying to hurt me. He was just, just trying to get some height there. So, so I decided, so I usually use frozen broccoli, but since I had so much fresh broccoli, I thought I'd try to use the fresh broccoli since it can go bad if I don't eat it fast enough. And then the place where I usually have to go to the farther Costco to get the frozen broccoli I want. The closer one actually does sell broccoli, but it's more expensive. I think it's because they market as organic, and whereas the cheaper one that I like to buy is probably not organic. So, but yeah, I don't want the broccoli to also completely get overcooked. So I just threw it in the pot, so I'm near the end. So I'm hoping by the time I finish Scruffy, it will be the proper amount of done. Wow, he's really climbing the glove tonight. Wow. He's grabbing the glove kind of hard now. I'm not sure what you're doing, Scruffy. Claw went in. I didn't hear any hisses, so I don't think he was being aggressive, but yeah, he really grabbed the glove there, so that might hurt without the glove. So, yeah, he's grabbing the glove there. Yeah, see, there's a claw there on his side of a paw. I didn't know the claw was there. Yeah, kind of hooked into the glove. And let's see. Oh yeah, I screwed up, and I thought I had enough garlic, but when I actually started peeling all the garlic, I found out the remaining bulbs I had were rotten. So there was mold on them, and they were soft and brown and gooey and smelled bad, and yeah, it was pretty bad. So I actually didn't have enough garlic. So that was unfortunate. And I was actually thinking maybe I should buy some more garlic, but I knew I had enough to get through this pot. And so I figured, well, I don't want to buy more garlic now because it'll just go bad before I have a chance to use it. So unfortunately, yeah, I could have used it. Oh well. I usually add extra garlic after the fact anyway, so when I go buy more garlic, I'll be able to add it on the fly. Oh yeah, I screwed up this morning with my breakfast, so I made some oatmeal, and I have a little bottle of cinnamon I like to add to it. But I grabbed the wrong bottle this morning, and I grabbed the garlic powder. And, I like garlic and everything, but yeah, that didn't go well. Yeah, the bottles look the same. They have the same shape, and yeah, I think the same company. I think they're both McCormick's, so they have the same look. And I wasn't paying attention. So I think Scruffy's calming down. So yeah, we're about ready for dinner, I think. Okay, one more side here. Another headbutt. One more grab, huh? Okay, let's get your food. Oh wow, yeah. Okay, get the brush. So yesterday I caught a gopher. If you saw the previous video, tried to feed it to Scruffy. He didn't want it. So after dinner, I picked up the gopher that I left on the ground for him and threw it in the trash. And the gopher was very stiff at that point. So I think it's rigor mortis kicked in. So that tells me, or suggests to me at least when I gave it, or first offered the gopher to Scruffy, it was still fairly fresh. Because it was very soft and bendy and not stiff. So I also reset the trap just in case there was another one. So I checked the trap today and it is still armed. Doesn't look like there's any activity, so I'll keep it there probably a few more days. Actually, I might just leave it. I don't know. Doubt anyone's going to steal my gopher trap. They probably should be concerned since there seem to be shortages of everything. But can't imagine somebody will want to steal a gopher trap. It's not a very good one. It's just your standard, standard cheapest one you can buy. So, while I was cooking, I was cooking all afternoon, so I didn't get to Scruffy's water until kind of late afternoon, and then I said, well, I better get the water out before it gets too late. So I didn't see Scruffy out here, so I was just going to bring out the water, and then when I opened the door, I saw he was right next to the door, sleeping, about where he's eating right now. And I woke him up, obviously, and he walked over in front of the door, and he had his whiny meow that he gives me sometimes. But when I actually tried to bring out the water, he started hissing at me. So first he did his normal hiss, and then I waited. Somebody hit the brakes really hard there. Didn't hear a boom or a crash. So then I tried to take a step to come out the water, and then he hissed even louder. And then so I stopped, and then I needed to walk past him, and then he hissed again. Yeah, so he's really hissy. Not sure why he does that. I think he could be used to me by now, especially bringing out his water. And let's see. Yeah, I saw him. I don't know, when did I see him? So I saw him, I know last night when I was getting ready for bed. I was cleaning up some dishes. So he was on the table again, and he was looking at me, so he looked a little alarmed. So I don't think he expected me to be there at that time. And then I can't remember if I saw him early this morning or not. I don't think. No, he was not on the table this morning. But later on, kind of mid-morning, he was on the rocks. I didn't get any photos, but the sun did come out, and so he was sunbathing on the rocks. And then, yeah, I don't think I saw him until I brought out his water. And then maybe hour and a half before dinner, I saw that he had jumped on the table and he was making biscuits. So I think I did get a clip of that. And let's see, at that point I was finishing up my soup, and so I took a break, and yeah, I didn't go for a walk today, so I did some pull-ups. And then at the usual time where I start preparing dinner, I saw Scruffy was still sleeping on the table. So he had not gotten up yet. So he got up late. He decided to sleep in. Guess he's not that hungry tonight. So so my dinner prep was a little different tonight since I've been cooking all day, so I didn't have to do the normal things I do. Though I did do the ice rotation thing still, because I'm still doing that, and I'm really sick of it. And I'm starting to break down, and I'm really starting to think maybe I should buy a freezer. I really miss having a dedicated freezer. It's really impacting how I do things, and I'm doing a lot of working around it, and I don't know, I think it may be worth the convenience to buy a cheap freezer. I know, Scruffy's jumping tonight. Because we always get noisy cars that we can hear from here. But yeah, it does seem a little louder tonight. I don't know why. So I was thinking I was going to also try to water the garden. I haven't done that yet. I think I've been meaning to do it for over a week now. But I didn't have time since, yeah, the cooking took me so long. So I'm thinking maybe tomorrow I'll try to do the garden. I also need to repair the hose. So when I was at Home Depot, I got a replacement hose end, and so I need to see if I can replace the hose. I think that's leaking. So my theory is that so when I use the hose with the nozzle, the water's running out where the hose meets the nozzle. And from what I read, I tried tightening it and doing all sorts of things to it, but I read, yeah, if the end of the garden hose is bent or damaged, then that's why it's leaking and pouring water on me. So I need to replace the whole end piece. So I bought a piece when I was at Home Depot because they won't ship that. You have to buy that at the store. So I bought one, see how it worked. They had different types, and I wasn't sure what type to get, so I got the cheapest. I read that the slightly more expensive ones that they're like clamps, like a piece of plastic with two screws on each, or a screw on each side, and it kind of clamps down. I actually read a claim that those are actually worse. They won't like clamp down enough or something like that, and you're better off with the cheaper metal ring clamp that's adjustable. But I don't know. So I'll try it. And if it doesn't work, maybe I'll go back and buy the clamp thing. Actually, I think they may ship the clamp thing, so I may just have them ship it if I need to buy more things from Home Depot. Scruffy's almost done. And they probably can't stay out here too long because the soup's still cooking and I don't want to overcook the broccoli. I'm going down the house. But I will move the balls for him, just in case he wants to look at the last of the ocean fish. So yeah, this is the end of the can, so I'll open a new can tomorrow. So I think the rotation is super supper, real chicken and tuna, and then this whitefish. Yeah, so I wonder if the smell of the meaty pate tonight is more appealing to him. So I think he's doing a slightly better job cleaning the bowl tonight. There still seems I see 3 big spots of pate that he should clean up. Which he's going after the balls, wow. Yeah, he doesn't normally go after the balls. So yeah, he might like the smelly fish better, or the whitefish better, because it smells closer to the smelly fish, but not as much. Okay. So I think Scruffy's done. Let's see more water. Yeah. So he did drink the water when I brought it out. So I didn't film him that long when I left, or went back in because I needed to cook, but I saw him through the kitchen window and so I took a really long drink. Okay, I'm going to let him finish grooming. Or I'm going to let him groom for another minute or so, but I think I need to go in. Oops. It's just me shifting to my chair. So that's enough to deter him to leave. Okay, so I guess I'll just get up. Okay. I'll put the glove on the table. Okay, I'm going to stop here. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.